Hello, and welcome back to Former Therapy. This is another listening party. Today, we are checking out... I have no idea how to pronounce this. I'm going to give it a shot. ONEIRIC Diary by IZONE. Now, IZONE had their full-length album not too long ago, and it was phenomenal. The Fiesta Blue My Z album is still one of my favorite albums that I'm still listening to at this moment. Now, because of that, it feels like it hasn't been long since I've checked out an IZONE album, especially because I did do a listening party only a few months ago for the Blue My Z album. But we're going to be getting into ONEIRIC Diary. Now, we're going to be checking out, looks like this is an intro for Welcome. Why is this out here? This is for my bug bite, I'm sorry. I'm unprofessional. So we have the intro, which is called Welcome, then Pretty, MerryGoRound, Rokoko with One, and that's it. The other two are Japanese versions of the title track and MerryGoRound. All right, so I guess we're just going to start with the intro. Here we go. Has a very innocent, beautiful, one sec. Seems like a location by the pier, something like that. You can hear like a crowd and you can hear like the white ambient noise of like people, a crowd. Izeland. I wonder if that's supposed to be a pun for island or if this is like Izeland, sort of like an amusement park. What theme they're going for, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of an intro song is if you're not going to do it every album, because I don't think they had an intro for Blue My Z, did they? Or did I just not add that? I'm not a fan of intro songs, mainly because I just tend to not listen to it on its own. Let's see. Yeah, Blue My Z did not have an intro, at least from what I see. It looks like they didn't have an intro, so I'm very curious as to what drives, and I don't think I'm looking at their previous albums. They've never had an intro, in fact. So what prompted having an intro for this one? That's odd. Okay. We're going to check out, next song is Pretty, or I guess the first song is Pretty.
You're so pretty. Pretty.
Wow, oh my god.
You're so pretty.
Oh, yes. I'm with it. Oh, yes.
빛나는 꿈처럼 피어난 숲처럼 눈이 부셔 baby you're so
Love that whistling hook. It's really good.
나와 꿈을 꿔 준비돼 있어. You're so pretty. Yeah, 대체 어디서 나타나 또 찾아와 준 건지 궁금해 미쳐 빛이 나. Hey, 스노운 작은 별. 싱그러운 멜로디 소중한 메모리 두 눈 속에 baby you're so shiny. 다가가면 갈수록 더 빠져들고 마는데 누구보다 아름다운 너 언제나 pretty oh pretty 말하지 않아도 달콤한 sweetie so sweetie 꼭 안아주고 싶은 나 숨길 수 없는 걸 감출 수 없는 걸 있는 그대로 그것만으로 You're so pretty
Oh wow, that goes hard.
You always be my sweetie
I love the drum pad build up too.
나와 꿈을 꿔 준비돼 있어 You're so pretty 힘이 들면 잠시 멈춰 혼자가 아냐 항상 너의 곁에 있어 내 손을 잡아 언제나 pretty oh pretty 말하지 않아도 달콤한 sweetie so sweetie 꼭 안아주고 싶은 맘 숨길 수 없는 걸 감출 수 없는 걸 있는 그대로 그것만으로 You're so pretty oh pretty You always be my sweetie 나와 꿈을 꿔 준비돼 있어 You're so pretty
Ooh, pretty goes really hard. The vocals actually befit something that is much more of a cutesy girl song, and perhaps even the tone and the soundscape of this is like that. But the rhythm and the progression, that drum pad build up during the pre-chorus, it's dope. It's really powerful. I think it's awesome. I think pretty is really, really good. We're off to a good start. Let's check out "MerryGoRound." Oh. Oh wow. Wow.
오랜 시간 잠들어서 비밀로 했었던 이 마음을 창문을 열어보면 따뜻한 봄바람이 부는 것 같아 운명처럼 나를 찾아와 My dreams 후련한
Wow, MerryGoRound goes even harder than pretty. MerryGoRound, a funk-driven track. That bass, the funky bass line, the bass guitar, just that is wild. That is really fun. It's a funk inspired. It's a funk inspired song, and still very much manages to still sound like an ID1 song. It still has those very beautiful, lush qualities. Sounds almost dreamlike. Not like the song dreamlike. I'm saying like the song has a very dreamy atmosphere to it. Okay, let's listen to Rokoko next. What is with all of these songs? This one seems to have a little bit more of a summer vibe to it. Oh, that build up is nice.
좀더 새롭게 까밀러가 내 원해 더더더더 너의 기억 속에 빛나고 싶어 가슴 벅찬 점유리 퍼져 널 잊지 못하게 온 세상에 물음표만 가득해 정답을 찾아 자신 있게 말할래 화려한 건가 속에 찬란한 조명이 비칠 때 멋진 세계 너의 조대 너너너너너너 눈부시게 더 빛나고 이 어둠 속에 빛을 담아 우리만의 우주를 그려 별들이 많으니까 사뿐히 내디뎌봐 멈춰진 세상 속 우리 떠올라 기억해줘 언제나 난 여기에 있을게
Wow. 3 songs in a row goes hard. Love the outro in Rokoko. Like I said, has very much of a poolside, beachside, tropical summer vibe to it. Very hard-hitting drums. Very, I feel like very much an aggressive song for IZ*ONE. I like it. With the title track, Secret Story of the Swan, that was a surprisingly aggressive track. And all of these other songs have also been all kind of very aggressive, at least the songwriting nature of it. Now, I do suspect that the last song that we're listening to next, With One, I do suspect that this is going to be softer, slower, because you usually have at least one of those on an album. and it's called With One, and I feel like this might be like more of a fan song or something of that nature. So let's listen to it. Yeah, okay.
어제부터 지금까지 한숨도 못 잤어. 그때의 그 기억들이 매일 떠올라서 선명한 기억 속 소중한 조각들. 매일 밤 내가 널 아프게만 해. 전하지 못한 마음으로 그저 후회만 해요. 끝이 없는 이 순간 속에 You make me better. 지나간 시간을 채워갈 순 없지만 You, I'm waiting for you. 내게 기대. 지나간 시간은 다 잊어. 내게 기대. 시간은 다 지나. 내게 와줘. 항상 곁에서 기다릴게. 어서 봐요 봐요 우리. 빛나는 저 별빛처럼 You make me better. 기분 좋은 향기처럼 You make me better. 살며시 전하고 싶은 말 항상 옆에서 지켜줄게. 기대봐요 봐요 우리. 변하지 않을 약속해. 곁에 있는가 말할게. 기다리다가 난 또 너의 생각에 잠겨. 결국엔 봄바람도 이제야 찾아왔죠. 아프게 한 만큼 더 내가 지켜줄게요. 예쁘던 우리 기억들로 꽃이 필 거야. 설레던 우리 만남처럼 You make me better. 지나간 시간 속 아껴왔던 말들을 You 이젠 전할 거야. 내게 기대. 지나간 시간은 다 잊어. 내게 기대. 시간은 다 지나. 내게 와줘. 항상 곁에서 기다릴게. 어서 봐요 봐요 우리. 빛나는 저 별빛처럼 You make me better. 기분 좋은 향기처럼 You make me better. 살며시 전하고 싶은 말 항상 옆에서 지켜줄게. 기대봐요 봐요 우리. 나 기억해. 너 하나만을 나 기억해. 나 기억해. 너 하나만을 나 기억해. 천천히 손잡아줘. 언제나 기억할게.
That was incredible. What's it called? With One. This is the last track on this EP. The other two are just Japanese versions of previous songs. But usually on an album with like this many bangers, and they go for like the one soft song, I ain't about it. But with One, similar to what Destiny does in Aiziwan Siesta, it's so powerful. And the way they write for these girls is so powerful and so different. It doesn't sound like some generic ballad. It's more of a pop ballad for sure, but their vocals are so incredibly powerful. And I'm going to say, listening to this EP, I like MerryGoRound, Pretty, Rokoko. I think if you were to choose between the three upbeat songs, I think Pretty might be my favorite. but like of the upbeat songs, Pretty is my favorite. Overall, out of the entire EP, I think With One is actually my favorite. You know, bangers are great and all, but like With One, it speaks from the heart. Like they're so, and this is what I think IZ*ONE is so good at. They are so good at singing from the heart. There's so much emotion, 감정, this earnesty to their voices, and like the way it sings out, it's just so beautiful. Na 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 na. I love With One. Oh my god. Wow, this felt really short. We're only at 20 minutes. I guess it's a short EP compared to something like Fiesta, which was a full-length album. But this was incredible. I think it'll go With One is my favorite. Pretty is my second favorite. MerryGoRound and Rokoko are kind of even keel. I would have to listen to it more. Right now, MerryGoRound I like I think more overall conceptually than I do Rokoko, but the outro in Rokoko is really, really, really good. So yeah, I would have to listen to that more. But wow, this was awesome. Guys, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, we're going to check out the live stages over on Patreon. If you guys want to support us, head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/formatherapy. For our summer tiers, you get live stage variety show reactions. So if you want to see IZ*ONE content, head on over there. The listening parties go up early there too. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.